Today is a very, very big day. We finally get some news on MLB The Show 22, and I think we finally have our cover reveal. So MLB The Show tweeted, big things are happening this Monday. Stay tuned for more news on our cover athlete reveal. I would play the video, but I just don't want the copyright stuff, whatever. Don't want to get caught with that. So essentially what the video is somebody with their hands on a glass wall showing MLB The Show 22's logo, and we're going to have a live broadcast from Times Square. So the live stream will be on Monday, like I said, at 8:35 Pacific Standard Time or 11:35 a.m. Eastern. So we're going to be watching this live. If you guys want to come in the Twitch chat, we'll be there chilling and everything. My link will be down below, or it's just twitch.tv/RayCheesy21. It's going to be a really, really cool event. With all that being said, though, we got to see who we think the cover athlete will be. And I've got 4 different guys for us. The last one may throw you guys on a loop here. Before we get into the video, though, I got to give a huge shout out to Walnut Glut. He's the one that actually made all of these designs for us. So make sure you guys go shoot him a follow. He's doing these crazy designs, and they are freaking awesome. As always, guys, make sure you guys leave that like button for me. It always helps out the algorithm. Comment down below, who do you guys think it is? I got somebody in mind, but I won't go through everybody right here. And as always, make sure you guys subscribe. Let's get into these cover athletes. So our first cover athlete, who I think it could be, Ronald Acuna Jr. I mean, he had an amazing year this year, but unfortunately was cut short due to that torn ACL. But look at this cover art. It does say a World Series edition. I mean, it's just because the Braves won the World Series, so that just got put in there. But look at how beautiful this looks, man. This looks amazing. It's a beautiful, beautiful cover right here. So Ronald Acuna, again, before he got hurt this year, he was leading the MVP voting, if I remember right before the All-Star break. You know, he had a fantastic year. Obviously, he was an all-star, but, you know, of course, it was cut short. Before, he pretty much only played half the season this year. He had 24 home runs, 52 RBIs, 283 average, and he's just lighting up, man. He's just a really good dude, and I think someone that people would want to buy the game for. He's had a great start to his career, too. He was 5th in the All-Star voting in 2019. Obviously, was an All-Star there, too. He was 12th in the voting in 2020. He won 2 Silver Sluggers. He was the Rookie of the Year as well. He has all the accolades, and also he's just a very cool guy to watch. I think he's got a decent shot at being the cover guy here, so let's give some love to Ronald Acuna Jr. Next up, we have the thick boy himself, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. I mean, dude was electric this year, and look at this cover art. It just looks so good. I can't get over how good these look. Walnut absolutely killed these. He would be an amazing cover athlete as well. For this past year, Vladimir Guerrero again came 2nd in MVP voting. If it was any other year, I guarantee he would have won it. You know, Shohei obviously had an amazing year. He almost won the Triple Crown. He was at least, you know, towards the end of the year was in the conversation for that. He had 48 home runs, 111 RBIs. He had a 311 average, an on-base percentage of 401, a slugging percentage of 601, an OPS of 1,002. This was an all-time year. Unfortunately, you know, Shohei was there and he was doing something that pretty much has never happened before. But, you know, Vlad is another guy. Obviously, his dad played in the pros, so he's got that name there. But he's also lived up to the expectations. You know, the first couple years, maybe not so when he was coming up through the minor leagues. But this past year really solidified him as an MVP candidate, obviously. I'm really excited to see how he grows with the Toronto Blue Jays. I mean, they have a really young core there. And hopefully it gets into the playoffs, man. We want to see us make the playoffs. The best players in the playoffs are always fun to watch. We got our Vladimir Guerrero Jr. cover right here. Now, I know this is the one you guys have been waiting for. And this, I'm almost 100% sure it will be Shohei Otani. But look at this cover art. Obviously, he's got his pitching. He's got his hitting. I mean, it's just a beautiful, beautiful cover right here. And if you see, it's the Show 22. Obviously, with not the O, because Shohei Otani. Just a beautiful color right here. Again, just to go over how crazy Shohei Otani's year was, he was a dominant pitcher and a dominant hitter as well. Obviously, his average was not there. My man hit 46 home runs. 46 as a pitcher, technically. He batted .257, an OPS of 965, but he also pitched as well. Shohei was 9-2 on the mound this year. He had a 3.18 ERA. He had 156 strikeouts in 130 innings, which is very, very good. A whip just above 1. He has 10 strikeouts per outing, per 9 innings, which is pretty amazing as well. Again, he was an all-star. He was our MVP, and obviously he was a silver slugger as well. I think it's almost positive again that he's going to be our cover athlete. It just makes sense. He's got so much around him right now, so much up and coming for him. So excited to see him keep playing, pitching and hitting wise. It's going to be really cool to see. I am 99.9% sure we get Shohei Otani as our cover athlete in MLB Show 22. Now, I did say I had one surprise for you guys here. Now, this was actually, I had this made before they actually had the announcement of the Times Square. But what about a Derek Jeter Legend Cover Edition? You know, it makes a lot of sense this year. He obviously was number 2 his entire career. We got the show 22. There's a lot of 2s there. You know, it kind of correlates. And it's in Times Square. You know, being in New York, wouldn't it be awesome to see him just pop up on the cover athlete, to have him right there in New York? Now, they could treat this as a deluxe edition, kind of what they did with Jackie Robinson this past year. And then Fernando on the cover, but Jackie Robinson on the deluxe edition. It'd be really cool to see someone like Derek Jeter in there. I would love to see him in MLB The Show. I think he'd be awesome. You know, there's a lot of controversy there with how they do his attributes and stuff, but I think it'd be a really, really cool card. Now, I don't think I need to talk too much about his career. I think he's known as probably one of the best shortstops of all time. You can talk about his defense if you want to, but hitting-wise, he was a Rookie of the Year, a 14-time All-Star, a 5-time World Series champion, a 5-time Gold Glover as well. He was a World Series MVP and also an All-Star Game MVP. He amassed 3,465 hits across his entire career, which is insane. He had a batting average career of 310. You know, he also had a little bit of pop. He had 260 home runs. He had some really memorable playoff runs that he had with the Yankees, some really big home runs with them. I think he'd be a great addition to MLB Show 22. It'd be really cool to see him in the game. He hasn't been in the game for a very, very long time, so adding Derek Jeter, I think, as a Legend edition would be awesome. All right, there you guys have it. Those are our 4 cover athletes. Again, comment down below who you guys think it will be. I think it'll be Shohei. I don't know if they can miss with that. Derek Jeter would actually be really cool as well as a Legend edition. You know, other 2 guys, Ronald Acuna, Vladimir, I wouldn't be mad about any of them. They're all up-and-coming stars. I'm excited to see them. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like. Make sure you guys do subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.